Whoa. 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 Okay. Yikes. Okay. Let me just make sure everything's good. Let's get it. All right. So look. Let me tweet this out real quick, okay? I want to put a couple things out there before we even start. I don't even care who's in here at this point. I just want to put a couple things out here, and I'm gonna leave this up because I'm gonna leave this up just because, you know, anybody who wants to come back and watch it is more than welcome to. Let me tweet the stream real quick. Why I left DF. Hold on, give me 2 seconds. Alright, so I just tweeted the stream. Alright. Let me get my teammate in here, and then everything's good. So, here's the deal. Let me put a couple things out there right now, okay? Number one, for those of you guys that don't know, and it's still, first of all, it's not April Fool's, okay? For those of you guys that don't know, and it's still something that I'm asked every single stream, every single YouTube video, like, all the time. People ask me all the time why I left DF. People ask me all the time if I'm still in DF. People, you know, people just ask all the time. Okay, so I left DF officially. Okay, I officially left DF. I'm pretty positive it was in December. Okay, so I left in December. Okay, so first of all, shout out to everybody for tuning into the stream. Thank you guys for being Nutty Gang. Appreciate you guys. Okay, so I left DF back in December. So I want you guys to know this before I break everything down. This isn't a clout move. This isn't anything like that. If I really wanted to, you know, drag it, majority of people when they leave clans, they make a bunch of videos on it. They talk bad on people so they can get more impressions and all that stuff. One thing I want people to recognize in this is that I never once have talked bad about DF. I've never once talked bad about power. I've never once talked bad about grinding. I never have ever really talked about anybody in a negative context in DF. So I just want that to be known before I start, all right? So before I start, I still, even after like instances like today where this dude just constantly preys on my downfall, I still have respect for them. I still valued grinding. I still value grinding as a friend. I thought me and Power were best friends. So this isn't something that I wanted to do, but I'm just tired of being asked every day about it, and I'm tired of Power making it out like I did them dirty in any way, shape, or form. So let's get into the video. Not get into the video. Let's get into the stream. Everybody's in here. Shout out to all you in here. So look, here's the deal. Okay, I officially left in April. I think this started in about November. I think it was in November where the problem started. Okay. There was a month on YouTube where everybody wasn't doing good, okay? Video views were down for everybody, and everybody was really stressed. And I'm pretty positive this was back in November, okay? So tensions were high. It's just, it is what it is. And for those of you guys who do YouTube, you get it. When your view count doesn't do the way you think it's going to do, it hurts. And for those of you guys who don't do it, if you ever do YouTube, it's very frustrating as a content creator to not have videos hit the way they're supposed to have rough months. YouTube is a very up and down system. So everybody was tight, okay? So and the reason I said it, you'll understand that more when I get into it, because here's what you guys gotta understand. It all started. Hold on, I gotta get my teammate on here. Okay. Get off the spot. Give me 2 seconds. Let me just get on the court with my teammate. Okay, we're valid. So everything was cool, okay? I want you guys to know this too, okay? I'll get into that in a little bit, okay? So everything was cool, but like I said, everybody was kind of tense. So there was a cool 2-3 weeks where everybody just kept kind of coming at me, okay? And it wasn't even really for anything serious. People were just tense. Like I said, YouTube videos were down, and it was really stressing people out. So I'm gonna give you an example. So this was the week Double H and Luck pulled up on Ronnie and lost, right? So I'm in the DF chat like trolling, like it's being like, bro, y'all lost to Ronnie, like y'all are trash, like having fun, because again, we're in a clan together, we're just we're all supposed to be friends. So that's the same thing I would tell to a friend. So they blew up on me then, and then similar things started happening. Me and Grinding got into an argument, and there was arguments with a couple people that were unnecessary and shouldn't happen. So the tensions were already high. Okay, so I want you to know the backstory. There's been 3 people who've kind of come at me just because they're having rough YouTube months, and I'm already feeling like somebody that's off to the side. And this is just context. Okay, I'm just giving you backstory before I get into like the main points. So when you're in a clan, if you guys ever join a clan or anything that you're in, there's certain rules that you abide by. So in the DF clan chat, there's only a few rules. It's like respect everybody, like treat everybody with respect. Something else stupid, I don't remember what the other one was. And then one of the only rules that they have is you don't screenshot the chat. Okay, and for those of you guys in Twitter chats, like you guys know how much of a big deal that is. One thing you don't do is screenshot Twitter chats. Okay, so when we kicked, what the freak is his name? Malone. When we kicked Malone, okay, there was a screenshot going around that somebody in the chat leaked, and I'm going to get into that in a second. So there's a screenshot going around that I said like it didn't matter anyways. We didn't need him anyways. In reality, what I was saying was like Malone really didn't do anything for the clan. He didn't post videos. He didn't, and I appreciate those of you guys who are moderating the chat. He didn't post videos. He didn't stream. He didn't really do anything. He was just kind of in there. So when people are making it like a big deal that Malone left, like we lost Malone, I'm trying to make it seem like it's not really that big of a deal, guys. We're gonna be fine regardless. So that screenshot goes on Twitter, and it's a big deal. So like. And you might not have seen it, but it was a big deal at the time. So this is where everything starts. So you guys got to understand that when you break one of the biggest rules in screenshotting a chat, it kind of kills everything, okay? Because nobody feels comfortable enough to talk in there anymore, because they feel like if they say anything wrong, then you're gonna get screenshot and exposed for it. And to be honest with you, that's not even something that was a big deal that should have even been on Twitter. Like that's something that should have never left that chat. But that's the start of how things happen. So that screenshot goes, and there's only one person. Okay, all this context is very important. Okay, me saying that people have been frustrated, people have been coming at my neck over jokes because views were low. All this matters. So don't think that I'm just like wasting you guys' time. All this stuff matters, and all this stuff adds up. So when that happened, mind you, I've been exploded on by 3 different members, including Grinding, who's somebody that like essentially I kind of looked up to. You know what I'm saying? Like, and me and Grinding are cool. I don't want you guys to think that I'm not cool with any of these people. I'm just giving you guys context as to what was going on. So I'm like, bro, here I am in this clan, and in reality, it didn't feel like anybody liked me. And if they did, cool, but if they didn't, whatever. Yeah, I don't really care. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to put on for a group of people who don't like me and only, vibe with me because of my status and who I am circumstantially. So when that screenshot leaked, I knew who leaked it, because Malone had one really close friend in DF. Malone's close friend was Hundo, okay? So Malone and Hundo are really close friends. So Hundo sent him the screenshot, okay? So Hundo already didn't like me, okay? Hundo didn't like me from the jump. He never liked me, and that's fine. You don't have to like me. So Hundo never liked me from the jump. So long story short, I'm like, bro, I'm not about to sit in this chat and be in a chat with somebody that I feel like I can't say anything around, or somebody I feel like, I have to worry that every time I see, anything go up, it's on me. So, like, I'm starting. I just saw Grinding came in. So okay, so grinding can tell you, and in reality, I would have liked Power to come into the stream because I really, and I'm not here yet, but I really just want to understand what the hate on me still is. But that's fine, whatever. So Hundo does that screenshot, and here's my thing. I'm like, bro, there's only one freaking really rule that we have, and that's not to screenshot the chat. So I'm like, bro, I'm not sitting in the chat with this kid if this kid is screenshotting the chat. So Power's pissed. Power's like, you got to be in the chat. You got to be in the chat. You got to be in the chat. And I'm not trying to be in the chat. So I'm missing. God, this is why it would have been better to do a video. But I'm not like trying to mooch clout. I just want this shit to be done. I'm just tired of talking about this shit. So what part am I missing? Because there's a big key part. When did it all end? No, it was Hundo though. And you know what? And I'm not even trying to get into all that solo, but it was Hundo. And I have proof that it was Hundo. But I'm not trying to go into the Twitter wars and make it about, like, I'm not trying to do the screenshot stuff. I just want to be done with it. So, long story short, and keep in mind, there's a lot of different things going on. Number one, and something that a lot of you aren't gonna know up until now, and I'm not gonna get into this part because I'm not grimy. DF was about to end. So before I even left DF was on the verge of potentially ending. So it wasn't something where, first of all, I already felt like I wasn't wanted, and it was a situation where something was already in the works for DF to end. And listen, grinding, I'm not gonna be that guy and put that business out there, but you know what I'm talking about. And if you want grinding, if you want me to go there, I will gladly put that out there. But because I still respect you two as a person, I'm not gonna do that. And I wouldn't do that as a person. And that's something that every single person in DF doesn't know. But if you would like me to get into that grinding, I will. But again, I'm not trying to make this I'm okay. So you know what I'm talking about. Okay. So there you have it right there. That it's not something that I'm making up. Like it's not something that I'm making up. So DF was on the verge of ending, and not necessarily that it was going to end. But here's the thing: there was. And this matters. There was moves being made that I wasn't a part of, and for me at the time, and I still feel this way, I was the third biggest person in DF, and even though Power has more subs than me, no, it wasn't XT. It wasn't XT. Even though Power has more subs than me, Power doesn't pull more views than me, and that's just a fact. And especially in December, he wasn't pulling more views than me. And I'm not trying to make this a view count, I'm better than you, I'm belittling you thing, but I need you guys to understand that when there's a move being made to potentially end a clan that here I am, I'm buying a website for, I'm trying to hit up sponsors for, and that's another thing that bothers me about the whole thing is at the end of the day, I never did Power or grinding or any of these dudes dirty. With DF itself, I feel like I was one of the main people pushing for things to happen. And it's like, at the end of the day, for months, I've been called, a clout chaser. I use this clan for clout. Okay. Well, whatever, bro. It was definitely Hundo. And if you want me to go into detail on that, like I said, I'm not trying to get grimy. But if you guys, here's the thing. What I'm not going to sit here and do, what I'm not going to sit here and do is in the middle of my stream, be called a liar, and when I have proof on it. And if you want me to put proof on it, that's what I'm trying to say, grinding. I'm trying to be done with this shit. I'm tired of being linked to it. But what I'm saying is, if you really want me to go there and drop proof and stuff and back up statements, I'll go there. Okay, I will. Consider that done, Double H. Consider it done. And guess what? Well, what's going to happen with me doing that is it's going to make other people look bad. But that's fine. If you want to feel like the whole DF thing is something that has been a lie to, because there's a lot of lies that are being told. So if you want, as a matter of fact, let me see if I can find the fucking screenshot. Fuck it. And this is what I wasn't trying to do. The one thing I wasn't trying to do was have people come and question what I'm saying, because I will back up what I'm saying, and you will feel dumb, and you will feel like you've been lied to, and you will feel like you've been misled the entire time, because you don't know what the hell you're talking about. You know what you've been told. You don't have proof to what you're saying. I'll show you, bro. I'll show you. Let me see if I still have it, bro. And mind you, this is going to take me a second to find. This is back in December. And this is, again, I want to keep reiterating this. This is not something that was supposed to be like this. I didn't want to make a video on this shit. Okay? I didn't want to make a video. You know what I'm saying? If I wanted to really suck cloud out of DF, I would have made a video on this shit when I left in December. When ad revenue was double. I would have went crazy in December. I would have made more money in December. Let me see if I can find this real quick. Give me 2 seconds. Bear with me for a second. Appreciate the $2, Dominic. Because it's like, man. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Hold on. Matter of fact, let me go to Twitter. Matter of fact, let me go to Twitter. Because I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna go dig through DMs. But it wasn't Ali. Ali took the fall for Hundo. And that's what bothered me more than anything. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Alex is right here. And Alex will tell you. And Alex, I want you to be honest for a second. I want you to be real for a second. I want you to not look at consequences. I want you to be completely blunt, transparent, and have a second of honesty real quick. Because your clanmates are asking for honesty, so they can't be mad when you give them the honesty. Did Ali not take the fall for leaking the screenshot for Hundo? Did he or did he not? Because if I'm not mistaken, and I'm not trying to bring you into this, and I'm not trying to get into this shit in general, but I still have DF people modded who are spamming, telling me that what I'm saying is not true. What am I? Okay, but hold on. It was not Sneaker Ali. Okay, it was not Sneaker Ali because you literally. It was not Sneaker Ali because I remember vividly that you, me, and Power talked about it, and I used to have the text messages. And here's the problem: I should have just made a video on this because now I'm gonna have to go get all the evidence and stuff, and it's not even supposed to go there, bro. Because that's the problem. It's not even supposed to. It's not even supposed to go to this point. But in reality, if y'all really want me to be grimy, and this is on you, DF, this is on you, Luck, and everybody else. And Luck, you're one of my biggest dick riders too, for whatever reason. And I don't know why, because I never did anything wrong to you either. If you want me to go get proof that you got motherfuckers have been lied to, then I'll go do it, bro. If y'all want me to make it like grimy, no, not you, Grimy. I'm talking to Luck. If you want me to go grab stuff, and you want me to make it a timeline thing, and you want me to leech cloud off of it, I will. If you want this to become a cloud thing, if you want this to become like way bigger than this is supposed to be, I will make this way bigger than it's supposed to be. And I'll go grab screenshots, and I'll go make dudes look stupid, and your chat will be in shambles because you motherfuckers have been lied to. But I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to do like normal stuff. I'm not trying to make this. I thought we had the ball. Not trying to make this like bigger ordeal than it is. But when you come in my chat after hating on me on Twitter constantly, I already don't like you. Okay? I already don't like you. I already have choice words for you. You've always been on my dick since I've been in DF. So if you want me to make it that deep of a thing, which is what chat and viewership would rather have, I will gladly do it. Okay? So like I said, you got my Twitter. You got everything you need. You are more than welcome. You want proof? I'll put it on the timeline if you really want it. So, God, I don't even remember where the hell I was at this point. Okay? Like I said, I'll go back to here. There was a point in time where people were coming at me, and it's fine. Like I said, it's understandable. People were stressed. It is what it is. At the end of the day, it's not a big deal. I'm not some soft-ass individual. I don't really care when motherfuckers get their feelings hurt. It's not a big deal to me. So, and we're probably going to end up losing this game, but I don't really care. So, long story short, okay, they were getting ready to NDF, okay, and they didn't do it. But mind you, all this stuff is happening at the same time. I'm gonna stop reading chat for a second. All this stuff is happening at the same time. So when the screenshot thing happened, okay, like I said, you don't want to be in a chat with somebody that's screenshotting DMs, okay, because you just don't feel comfortable. You just don't. And by the way, I want you guys to recognize they stopped typing when I brought that up. They stopped typing. But anyways, point of the matter is, it be because motherfuckers get put in check when shit gets real. But it's fine. I'm not trying to get pissed, but fuck it. Like this shit just put me in a sour ass mood. But long story short, okay, when everything was happening, I just wanted to be out of the chat. Okay, I didn't want to be in the clan. I didn't want to be in the chat anymore. Okay, I didn't want to be in the chat where whether it was Hundo or it was Sneak or if it was Ali or if it was Grinding or if it was Power or if it was Double H. Anybody screenshotting a clan chat where dudes are supposed to be like family, because that's what you call a clan. You call it family. Anybody who's screenshotting that chat, you don't want to be in it. So I left the chat, and that's where everything started going downhill. So I leave the chat, right? I leave the chat, and basically that's not good enough for Power. This is what I asked for Power, okay? And you could ask Power. You guys are more than welcome to ask Power about this. I told Power I wanted to be in DF, but I didn't want to be in the chat anymore, okay? That's all I said. I don't want to be in the chat anymore. That motherfucker just fell. I don't want to be in the chat anymore. Bro, how are you missing so many shots? I don't want to be in the chat anymore. I'm down to embody everything that DF is about. Because again, I go to the grave saying the DF is the best clan. I still go to the grave because they've made people's careers that shouldn't have careers, and they've done things from a content point of view that no other 2K clan has done. So I still give credit where it's due. They're still the best clan, but I just didn't want to be in the chat. All right, I'm gonna try to pick back up. I'm sorry, I'm like frustrated. I'm just not trying to be in the chat. So this is what I'm telling Power. I'm just saying, bro. I'm down to embody what DF is about. I'm down to represent the clan. I'm down to keep it in my tag. I'm down to, do all of that stuff. I just don't want to be in the clan chat. And in reality, it's like me and Grinding were just in a party yesterday. That's what I want you guys to recognize too. I don't have ill will or malice towards any of them. It's really the other way. Like I don't have ill will to any of these dudes. I was just playing Warzone with Grinding yesterday or 2 days ago. So I keep getting sidetracked, and that's because I got to stop reading the chat. So, okay. So I was like, look, I just don't want to be in the clan chat. So that wasn't good enough. So we spent about a week or 2 week period where it was going back and forth on, me being in the clan chat versus not being in the clan chat. I didn't want to be in the chat anymore. Okay? That was the biggest part of it. So, mind you, DF is okay. So let's recap real quick. I want you guys to recap and get where we're at real quick. The chat's been spazzing on me over jokes. Not that that's a big deal, but again, you don't want to sit in a chat where motherfuckers don't like you. DF was on the verge of ending, okay, and the move that they were going to make did not include me, okay. So that's another thing. And then, like I said, with the screenshot. So I'm not trying to be in the chat. I'm not trying to do any of that. So long story short, it gets to the point where he's not having it. He wants me in the chat, and Power starts acting different. And this is what I'm gonna say about Power. Okay, this is what I'm gonna say about Power. I still, even after the whole Twitter scandal where everybody was trying to cancel me, and he was a part of that. Even after he's still preying on my downfall months later, I still don't have a problem with the dude. I still looked at the dude like he was like my best friend. I still thought we were friends. I really did. So Power starts acting different, okay? And Power, I mean, I'm sure majority of you in here know it, is a different kind of dude, okay? I'm very thankful for the things that he's done for me, how he's helped me, and how he's benefited me. But he is a very different kind of character, okay? I'm not going to say he's weird, but he does weird things. I don't think he's weird. And I know a lot of you will disagree with that. He acts a certain way for stream. But he does weird things, and he's weird in his approach to things, okay? So, because I'm not in the clan chat, Power starts acting differently towards me, okay? Now, mind you, all this stuff is happening in such a short period of time. So, things that don't seem like big deals when it's all happening at once, it's like a tornado effect. The more stuff happens, you're like, okay, man, this really is a bigger deal than it is. So how do I want to put this? So I'm trying to think of how to say this. Okay, so you guys remember, and it's crazy how all this happens in the same period. Green, hold that. Never mind. I suck. It's crazy how all this happened in the same period. I had like uninflicted beef with overtime, because I said that overtime was lying. I mean, Team Witness was lying about ending. I don't know if you guys remember that. That was the point where Team Witness was becoming overtime, and Team Witness was ending, and I was on Twitter like, yeah, that's not happening. Blah 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 blah. You if you remember, you remember. So, long story short, and I know I keep saying long story short, but it's like I have to keep piecing things together because I keep forgetting things, which is why a video is better. But again, I didn't want this to be some big ordeal. I just wanted to get, this out and done with and be done with it. So yeah, TW was just making a scene, exactly. And then what better way for TW to make a scene than to come at me? So the whole TW clan is beefing with me, right? Nobody, and this is something that hurt me the most. Nobody in DF, and it still bothers me. So when the entire Team Witness clan came at me over something between Cole not liking me and the rest of the clan comes at me, the entire DF chat said nothing. Okay, so nobody said anything for me, right? I also want you to recognize this. I don't ask anybody to fight my battles, right? I don't ask anybody to fight my battles, right? But at the same time, Hundo is on Overtime's posts, or not Overtime. Hundo is on Team Witness's posts, like laughing at them for like making fun of me. So not only am I fighting a battle with Team Witness themselves, but my own clan, who's supposed to be brothers, who's supposed to be like family, is on the timeline clowning me with Team Witness. So at that point in time, bro, like I was just ready to be done, bro. Like I was ready to be done. But again, it was like I said, I had told Power that I wanted to stay in DF until he kicked me. And that's essentially what ended up happening, bro. At the end of the day, I stayed in DF, and this is another big point. So mind you, DF is clowning me with Team Witness, okay? They're talking down on me with Team Witness, right? Then the next day I tweeted something, and Power, who was nowhere to be found when everybody was coming sideways at me, right, is now coming at me just like them, and he's putting me down. It's like, at this point, I already had enough people coming at me. I didn't need him coming at me. So me and him got into an argument on the timeline, and then the next thing you know, I don't have access to the clan page anymore. So I lost access to the clan page, and that was that. And the reason this has become a thing is because still to this day, it is April 2nd, okay? So this was 4 months ago, bro. This was 4 months ago. This dude still tweets about me like all the time, bro. He still is posting about me today. This dude has had me blocked for months. He's had me blocked for months, and he is still posting about me today. He still posted a video like, happy that I lost in a tournament today. When everybody was trying to come crazy at me over the stupid VC thing, he's still posting videos about that. Like he read all that. But here I am, bro. I didn't do anything wrong. And I think the basis of this, story and this video is like, people will still to this day say that I used DF, that I left DF, that I did DF dirty, that I used DF for clout, that I did them dirty and left. And at the end of the day, I didn't even leave. And that's something that like I never have told people. Like, I never left. It's not like I just woke up one day and was like, I'm out of DF. I was removed from DF. They tweeted me out. It wasn't vice versa, bro. That's why I say F everybody, nobody online is your friend. No, and you're absolutely right. First of all, appreciate the $10. And you're absolutely right. But at the end of the day, when I'm doing things with people, like people, and this might sound corny, I can't speak for everybody, but when I'm cool with you online and we're boys, it's not just an online thing. Especially when we're supposedly making plans and trying to hit up brands and trying to make this thing bigger than a video game. It's supposed to be like that's supposed to be your boy. That's supposed to be your brother when you're in stuff like that. And at the end of the day, this whole time I've sat back and allowed the storyline to be that I just sucked DF for clout and left them hanging, when in reality I never left. Like, I was removed. And that was the goal, Middleton. The goal was to make it bigger than 2K. The goal was to be a not overtime, but a 2 hype. The goal was to try to make it like a phase clan. The goal was to try to make it more than just everybody loading up the game and playing the game. It was supposed to be bigger than that. But the real reason why I'm even posting this at this point, what I was hoping was that Power would just, like I was hoping Power would come in and say what the hell there is to have animosity for. And Luck, you're probably still in here. I don't see why y'all don't, like why y'all have a problem with me. I don't see how I ever did any of y'all dirty. I don't see how I ever embarrassed DF or made DF look bad. In reality, bro, I would say that I carried a lot of the weight for DF in a period where people weren't doing good. You know what I'm saying? I did the whole top rep thing with DF in my knee, bro. Like people could say that I use DF, but at the end of the day, bro, once views stopped going up, DF, it was like Power kicked me to the side. No, bro, you've always had an issue with me, bro. That's not true. You have always had an issue with me. You still tweet about me to this day, bro. You just tweeted about me today. And I don't get it, bro. When Power was getting ran off by Nade, when Nade was harassing Power, I'm nowhere to be found, bro. Because at the end of the day, I'm not rooting on you guys' downfall. And that's the difference between me and you guys. I don't have ill will towards y'all. But when something bad happens to me, it's like you guys are happy about it. You guys are like ecstatic to see me doing bad, bro. He is two-faced, bro. He is. And it's like you guys don't want to see me do good. And I don't get why. When this is the funniest part to me. And this is unrelated. But when Nade was doing that whole thing with Power, guess what? I'm in Power's DMs trying to help Power through it. Like, bro, if you just do this, that, and the third, it'll be over. You'll get him off your back. He'll leave you alone. But it's like, at the end of the day, nobody was looking out for me. And it's like, and I don't want people to look out for me, but I don't understand. And this is something, you all of you you're in the chat, Luck. So you can go ahead and you can speak for yourself. I don't understand how at this point, bro, I left in December. It is April. I don't understand how you still, to this day, have ill will towards me, bro. Still. To this day, he can join the party. He doesn't want to join the party. He's more than welcome to join the party. I wanted Power to join the party because it's to the point where how the fuck do you go from being like good friends with somebody? I won't say best because clearly we weren't fucking friends at all. But how do you go from being good friends with somebody, playing with somebody all the time, talking to somebody on a daily? You know, me and Power would bounce business ideas off of each other at 3 a.m. Like talking about future, talking about plans, talking about sponsors, like planning stuff. How do you go from, yo, thank you for paying $5 to tell me I cry too much. How do you go from being cool with somebody like that to, and I didn't read your comment, look, so if you could copy and paste it, because I didn't get to see your comment. That's what I don't understand. I just don't see, like I said, this was never supposed to happen. There was never supposed to be a why I left. I don't remember you ever saying congrats on the E-League, but I hear you, bro. And even that, if you said congrats on the E-League, that's your two-faced shit showing right there. How do you congratulate me on the E-League and act like everything's cool, and at the same time, the second you see something negative happen to me, you're hype about it, and you're on the timeline about it? I just don't get that. But that's just y'all, and that's fine. Y'all are more than welcome to do that. But it's just like, I just don't get it to me. It just doesn't make sense to me. And it's like, at the end of the day, like, I've allowed the narrative to be that I did something. Yeah, thanks, bro. Thank you for $10 for telling me that I cry a lot. I appreciate that. Thank you. at the end of the day, I don't see how, like, I don't see how, let Grindy join the party. Grindy's not joining the party. He doesn't have anything to say. And Grindy's not really a part of it. Even though me and Grinding got into an argument, like Grinding doesn't really have anything to do with it. And I don't think Grinding has a problem with me. That's the difference. That's what I don't understand. I don't understand that. And this is what if you're a DF member, and I know Power's in the chat, whether he types or not, I want you to really, when I end, I don't want to hit you in the DMs though, bro, because we're not cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're not cool. You don't fuck with me. So what is there for me to hit you in the DMs for, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like just because it's on stream now, what like you don't like just because it's an ordeal now, you don't want me to hit you in the DMs. That's my point. That's the two-faced shit. Now you want me to hit you in the DMs. Motherfucker, you could have been hit me in the DMs. If you really wanted to hit me in the DMs and talk about it, you could have been hit me. My DMs are open for anybody. You could have been hit me. So like that's the shit I don't get. That's the two-faced shit right there for itself. But Power, and somebody can clip this for him. I know he's in the stream, but somebody can clip this for him and send it to him and be whatever. I don't understand, bro, that in April, bro, you still have malice towards me and ill will towards me and negative feelings and negative connotation about me, bro. I don't get it. I never did DF dirty and grinding. I know you're still on the stream. If you feel any type of way, if I'm capping about something, if I'm not keeping it a buck with the 2,000 people in here, please let me know. If anything that I've said is inaccurate, if anything that I've said isn't true, please let me know. But I never once, and I'll say this right now, everybody that joins DF, 90% of them are in there mooching, okay? There's people in there who want to be in videos every day. There's people in there who are riding people's clout waves. I never said, yo, Grinding, can you film a video with me? I never said, yo, Power, can you film a video with me? Yo, I want to throw you guys' name in the title. Please do a video with me. Can I do videos with you guys? Bro, I did my own shit. I just respected what they built, bro. And you can go back and look at the history, bro. I never, ever used these dudes for anything, bro. For anything. Literally for anything. And that same principle applies to why there has never been a video on this. And this is a stream now. And the only reason I'm streaming now is because this dude still mentions me every day. Like, not every day, but he still mentions me. And I don't get it. What's funny is I just text this dude. I just text Power. And I found out my number was blocked. I just text Power on Monday. And I literally just said, are you going to keep me blocked forever? Like, you just don't fuck with me anymore. And then it's like that happens. And I just don't get it. And back in, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. It's just to the point where it's like, bro, if I'm staying in my own lane, if I'm never disrespecting you guys, if all I ever did when I was in the clan was bring positive things, like bro, I never did it, had a dent on DF. I never made DF look bad. I wasn't faking beef. I wasn't faking drama. I wasn't like hurting the clan in any way, shape, or form. All I was doing was helping. All I was doing was help grow the game, bro. Like that's all I did was help. Like that's all I did was help grow the game. I help grow the brand. So I still just don't understand why it's like preying on my downfall, bro. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. And that's really like, that's really the moral basis of it, bro. That's really the story, bro. Like in 40 minutes, and reading chat and getting sidetracked, like that's really the story, bro. Let me do a little recap for those of you who still don't get it. There was a rough month where people just weren't fucking with each other and everybody was just tense. And dudes were coming at me, like. And then there was a couple stupid situation screenshot stuff, but it's just like, I don't know, man. It's to the point for me, man, where it's like even with Domo, for example, like me and Domo had like beef because he was cheating the rep race. There's no way in April I'm still like preying on Domo's downfall, and that dude actually did hurt me, like not hurt me, but he made my life harder, and I still don't have negative things to say about him. And it's like, that dude has made my life harder, not easier in any way, shape, or form. So, Like that's really the basis of it. Anybody saying April Fools, bro? I left in December. It is April 2nd now. It's not an April Fool's joke. It's none of that. So I don't know. At the end of the day, grinding. My last little thing I like to say on it is like I just don't see. And again, I understand everybody's their own person. I just don't get it, and I don't understand what people's point of view is on it. I don't understand what the point of it is, and I don't really understand any of it. So my goal with this was to get Power to come in here, and I've been dying to hear what Power still 4 months later resents me about. But again, I don't know. I'm about to look on Twitter. I guess he's nowhere to be found. But it's very confusing, bro. It's very confusing, and I don't get it, bro. I don't understand some of the things also, but it is what it is. All right, that's what I'm saying. So at the end of the day, bro, like if anybody has any questions real quick, like anything on the line, like I really just wanted to say this and be done, bro. I just it's like, bro, it's still something every day, bro. Every single day, every single time I stream, anytime I'm doing anything YouTube wise, it's why did you leave DF? Why did you use DF for clout? And at the end of the day, I sat back and allowed that story to be a thing, where in reality I never left DF and I never used DF for anything. I never used anybody's. I never was asking dudes to film videos with me. In reality, Grinding asked me to do videos with him. I never ever asked Grinding to do videos with me. I never said, Grinding, come hit this with me so I can rep up. I never said, yo, Power, do this with me so I can throw your name in the title, bro. I never did anything to these dudes, bro. I never leached off them. If I leached off them by putting DF in my name, then every single person in DF is leeching off of them by putting DF in their name. Because it's like at the end of the day, I never go in Grinding streams and mooch. I never went in Grinding streams and mooch off of Grinding's viewers. I never would comment on all his tweets trying to get more followers for myself. And trust me, that's what majority of these people do. That's what majority of these people do, bro. To be honest, you help DF a lot, bro. And I feel like that's just not looked at, bro. I feel like at the end of the day, people really look at it like I just milked this clan dry, like I didn't bring anything to the table, and it's just not true, bro. It's just not true. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, it's like I said, bro. I was pushing for brand deals. I was gonna email all these brands. I was gonna be making spreadsheets with our subscriber counts. I bought us a website. Like Power has the rights to DedicatedForever.com. Who bought DedicatedForever.com? I did. I bought DedicatedForever.com. It was my idea. I wanted to take the thing to the next level. So for anybody to, at the end of the day, think that I just was in there, leeching clout, not doing anything, it's just stupid, bro. It's just stupid. And it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. And that's really the end of. There's nothing to talk out. I try to get Power in the party. Power doesn't want to be in the party. I don't know. He would rather just consistently tweet anytime something bad happens to me. That, look at Chalk. Chalk did this. Chalk's such a clown. It's like he would rather do that rather than just come in the party like a man, say why he feels some type of way, and let it be that. And this is my last comment, unless he comes out of left field and says something. At the end of the day, I'm still thankful for them, for helping me out. Me and Grinding sat in a party one night, and he was explaining like ups and downs of YouTube and stuff. Still thankful for him. Power put me on in a lot of ways. Still thankful for him, even after all the stupid and negative stuff, bro. So, like at the end of the day, bro, I was hoping that Power would come in. I was hoping that like that could be addressed. And like I said, with the other stuff that I was saying earlier, Luck, Henry, any of y'all, if y'all really want me to get into the nitty gritty details of everything and put it on the timeline, you can be I'll be my guest, because at the end of the day, that's the exact opposite of what I'm trying to do. Like, it's the exact opposite of what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to keep it a non-clout seeking thing. But if you want me to go get screenshots and dig into the deep stuff and make it into something stupid like that unnecessarily shouldn't even be like that, when I don't have malice or ill will towards y'all, I will do it. But one thing I don't respect, bro, and it's one thing to not like me as a person, but don't ever question like my integrity, especially in my own fucking stream. You know what I'm saying? Like don't come in here in my own stream, bro, and sit back and say that I'm not telling the truth because you don't know the truth, because you haven't been told the truth. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot of shit that went on behind closed doors that was going on. There's a lot of shit going on, bro. And a lot of y'all motherfuckers that are in there don't know shit. You don't know it. So, at the end of the day, bro, I've said my piece. I don't want to have beef with people. I didn't even want to make this. If I wanted to, and I keep stressing this because I know at the end of the day, people are going to look like cornballs like this Tekka kid are going to look at it and say clout chasing. If I was chasing fucking clout, I would have did this shit in December, and I would have made it a video series, and I would have dropped screenshots, and I would have made it some big ordeal, rather than me getting on stream at 2 a.m, April 2nd, over something that happened in December. So that's all I have to say about it, bro. That is the end of today's stream. I hope you guys learned something, and obviously, listen, there's more to it than what I said. That's what I'm gonna leave you with. There is more to the story than what I said. At the end of the day, bro, no matter how grimy people do me, I won't do people grimy. I just won't. It's not in my nature to do people like dirty like that. So at the end of the day, dudes can feel whatever way about me, and that's my last comment. I want you guys to know that there was way more to this story that I didn't say because I still respect them too much to do them like that. And I'm still thankful that they picked me up. And even though, it didn't work out, I'm still thankful. And I'm not trying to make it like that. So, at the end of the day, bro, that's the end of my stream. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. That's really the end of it. I don't want it to be some big ordeal. I'm not trying to make this into some video series. I'm not trying to drop screenshots. Like I said, if they want me to do that and they want it to be some big public timeline deal, then I'll do it. But I'm not trying to do that. I still have respect for the dudes. That's the end of the stream, fellas. 47 minutes long. Just know, man, like, I didn't leave DF. That's what I'll leave you with. I didn't leave DF, bro. DF left me. Like, for lack of better ways to put it, bro, it is what it is, dog. So at the end of the day, man, I hope with me being limited in what I could say, you guys understand what I was trying to say. Because again, like I said, I didn't want to expose anything. So I hope you guys got a basis of why I left. I hope you guys get it. And again, I appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in. Like, caring about what's going on and trying to figure stuff out. And I apologize for not. I know this is something that people have wanted to say, bro. And people have wanted to hear. So I appreciate you guys. So thank you guys for tuning in. Have a good night.